Man, we out here and we going. We not wasting no time. We not wasting none of it. We on work this morning. We on work this morning. They upstairs calling my name, talking niggas don't want to get up for school. Floyd steady showing off that bread, I see. He got that bread. You're not about to have more bread than cuz. Let's see what they talking about on the boxing voice.
He uses it as a utility in making his technological products, as well as a lot of other countries in Asia. The Congo literally is one of the richest countries on the planet.
Clearly, Africa is the richest continent on the planet. Anything else is
1900s or the 18th century. The king of Belgium, his name is Leopold.
Oh yeah, he got busy.
The greatest Holocaust, the singular greatest Holocaust known to man in recent times, trying to commit genocide and kill over 20 million.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's a reason why the country is where it's at right now.
It's a fact.
And it's not sitting on top like Saudi Arabia or some or another country.
Those are facts.
It's a reason for this.
What are they doing on the boxing voice this morning? They talking facts.
That many of the Cody fights, I'll be saying that one with Jared Anderson. But in this one, I'm rooting for Bacoli. Not just for boxing reasons, man. You dig what I'm saying? I hope he whooped Zhang ass.
Bacoli's supposed to be getting some work with Zhang.
Not just boxing for what reasons then? Because I don't understand it. Because the Chinaman is my friend. So I'm lost as to why I'm supposed to root against him.
I ain't say you supposed to root against him. You and me is different.
Yeah, you sensitive.
I said I'm rooting against him because I'm rooting for Bacoli. I want him to whoop Zhang ass, and then after that, I want him to go on a tour and just whoop any Belgian fighter ass over and over and over and over again. Now this shit just run deep for this one. So I'm in Bacoli corner. I wanted him to get
Bacoli from the Congo, which is Dominican Republic, the Democratic Republic of the Democratic Republic. That don't even make sense. It don't even make sense to say that.
That's a deeper, darker criminal.
What's good with DS? Was good. No, listen, bro. Nobody could bother me.
Yo, for one, I respect dudes just called. He never really come with no smoke. But to say that Congo is not a poor country is insane. It is a third world country. The UN ranked it as the 179th of 191 countries. It's 179 of the poorest countries in the world. It's 179.
How is the country poor when niggas is over there taking up all the minerals out the country? That don't even make sense. That's why he got to shut up when he be talking. This guy, CYP, doesn't know what he's talking about. It's not the poorest country. The third world countries, how are they poor when everybody over there stripping? He's ignorant. He's ignorant.
We're not going to lie about the problems that they have.
The Congo has problems due to how Belgium was over there taking their minerals, making products, and then selling it back to them for 10 times the price.
I never heard that in my life. Congo is not a poor country. What the hell?
It's not.
Back to reality.
Fuck is you talking about? Ain't nothing in Africa poor. Is you fucking drunk, bro? Like, this niggas is so drunk out here in this world. How is a country where we get all our resources from the poorest country?
The average NBA player.
Without Africa, you don't have a cell phone.
The average NFL player.
That don't even make sense, bro. This is why niggas got to stop running their mouth about political issues who don't know nothing.
You average those out get 200 pounds. The average height of NBA 6'7". The average NFL 6'2". Tennis 6'1", soccer 5'11", UFC 5'10". Average that out, you get 6'1".
These them conversations where niggas just be running their mouth and they really don't know shit.
That's my job. I know I'm goofy. I'm aggressive, I'm a bully, and all the other shit for the entertainment. But when I tell you something about sports, it's coming from a place
Africa is the richest country in the world, the whole continent.
But sometimes boxing fans are
You wouldn't even have none of the shit we have over here without the African resources.
When it's fucking in. You got an expert telling you expert shit about sports, about body
What?
mass, about body mass index, and you don't listen because you think
Here he go with his body mass index shit.
Your job is to flip burgers. So please give me my burger, but keep the fucking onions off because I don't like onions.
That's why your stomach fucked up. Excuse my language.
Yeah, Congo has an annual income of $449, $2.15.
Man, you reading off a European chart of standard.
Where he's from, which is
Fuck is you talking about?
It's very far from the beach.
Niggas just be talking, dog.
That does play a factor too.
Super. Like the only water I see is a river, bro. It's crazy. Like that's like going to Mexico City, right? Like
no, it's fucking not. That's might be my point. Niggas ain't never been to Africa speaking on it. Don't know the infrastructure, don't know how it's set up. You think you just go over there and there's just poor shit everywhere. It's just fucking stupid. It's ignorant at this point.
Moose County.
This is why he about to get bagged. Somebody's gonna bag.
Noble, real talk. You know what I'm saying? I said something earlier about machetes and stuff like that, and I was kind of giving my brothers painting a bad picture. Go is rich
Fuck is
because they're trying to get his resources from Africa. They over there colonizing Africa as we speak. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck is you
taking
talking
their resources. About? And the Congolese man, he don't use it. He don't need it like that because he's not technological. He don't live like that. He lives a natural life. He doesn't live a life to where he needs to build all this extra stuff. His life is very simple. But people who want stuff, they come over there and they get it. And they make agreements with these people. And they shouldn't be making agreements with these people. They should get them off their land because they don't need them or their help. They're rich. Their land is fertile. You plant stuff over there, it grows immediately.
It's like crazy because that's where all the gold, the diamonds, the pearls, the ivory, the silk, that's where all that, the oil, that's where all that shit come from.
You got the richest land. You have everything you need. You don't need somebody to come through and say, oh, you need paper money. That can't do nothing for you unless you agree to it and give it value. It's just a paper. So, yeah, shout out to the Congolese. Shout out to Noble. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother CYP. You know, he's a man who's accomplished a lot of things in this material world. But that's the material world. The Congolese, they don't live that way.
In fact,
one love.
That's a word that hurts.
I was trying to get the original man.
Nah, the teacher is about to speak.
Hey, I really appreciate you, Ness, but it's just so happened I woke up this morning and people was talking about Africa and I'm Hamza. And we wouldn't even be on these phones using cobalt, using some of the precious metals, the gold, the ivory. How about the fucking people? The labor off the people's back. I'm not an American. Well, I'm an American in the sense of a government, as in an American national on the W.A. band. But an American is not an ethnicity. I'm an African who belongs to an American government because I'm not a United States citizen. We clearly get all our resources from Africa. And the Congo is one of the richest land masses in the world. And to keep perpetrating and perpetuating the ideologies of Africa being a poor nation is clown shit. Because Nigeria got one of they have the most wealthiest country because they have the most oil. The reason why Africa is looking that way is due to the coups, the Democratic Republic, which that don't even make sense because a democratic can't be a republic. The Democratic stands for the Republic. That's why you pledge of allegiance and all of that. These are facts. So when like dude said, when Leopold, the Germans, the French, who just got their ass up out of Nigeria because they had to be forced out of there. Why? Because they run their infrastructures off Africa. Mexico is one of the richest countries in the world. We get a majority of our agriculture from Mexico in California, bro. And this is crazy because I just seen in Africa. I used to date an African woman from Kenya, one of the first places where where humans come from. They don't deal with credit in Africa. Did people know that? If you don't have the money to buy it, you don't get this shit. Africa does not have a credit system backed off fiat. Because our fiat is backed off our fucking labor. If you don't work, you don't what, Ness? You don't eat. You don't get money. So white people, Europeans, Caucasians, I love you. Neanderthals, that's the Neander Valley, Germany. They created chattel paper. So when they say we sold ourselves and did all that, no, because we never had chattel slavery, meaning over paper. That's what my man's is saying on the John. Africans still live in the bush and live spiritual life. And last time I checked, the real danger is at night. So if you don't know how to live in the bush, you're not the smartest. You got to live amongst the wild. Hey, blood, I don't know if it was CYP or whoever he was talking, but the first thing he liked to do is find a European construct to base everything on. That's not how things work no more, nigga. Get your foot out your ass, boy. Everything on. That's not how things work no more, nigga. Get your foot out your ass, boy.
It may feel like it's your time.
It's about to be war.
But it's not your
Hey,
time.
we gonna have two intellects going at it live on TV.
He's not an intellect.
I knew that was coming, but I did do a Google search, and looks like both people could be right. Like, I don't know.
No, I know both people. Ain't no two rights, nigga.
CYP, but if you put, is the Congo the richest country in Africa? The search term results pull up the Democratic Republic of Congo.
I just said that.
The world's
and that's the thing. There's no such thing as a democratic republic. That's why I don't know why people even fucking vote. You can't be a Democrat. A Democrat is a republic working as a group. A Republican is an individual. A king. A dictator. He gives out money. He got his own money. The Democratic Republic, the Democrats, they run everything like a corporation.
Troy, they don't deal in credit. They haven't taken any credit against that either. You could have taken money against those resources.
No, you can't. They're not allowed to do that.
They have to. I don't know. But
they're not allowed to do that. See, that's why you don't know. That's why in Africa they don't let them Africans use their own resources to create credit. They just started.
Okay, so now we're going to change what a poor country means and what it means to be a third world country. So now it's about resources.
Man, you just talking, bud. That's how no niggas just be talking.
People in the country. Without the people in the country, that's not a country. That's just a landmass. It is. Without the people on the landmass, it's just a landmass. You put people on the landmass, it becomes a country. That's the difference. So take all the people away from the Congo.
It don't matter. It's still the richest nation.
But the people on the Congo who've been there for hundreds of years, those people are poor. So when you put
nobody in Africa is poor, bro.
Get a shovel, go dig into the mountains, and carry that fucking shovel to the ticket booth and say, here you go, and pour that shit in the pot. Like some of y'all just like to pretend like
he drunk.
But the reality is this. Let's just look at it.
He drunk.
I don't know Troy went to college. See what he did. So
that I didn't go to Western IDC. That's why he fucked up.
It's on a normal basis. But you're so smart.
He went to Western ideology. I didn't learn from Western ideology. I learned from Eastern ideology. The schools I went to were different. I never needed college.
But my dad has excommunicated me out the family. I mean, I ain't got a dollar. If somebody comes to me and asks
I never needed college, my nigga.
or should I tell them, hey man, I ain't got no
I was tested as a youngin.
or should I just sign him up for a loan?
I was tested as a youngin.
Come from a rich family. Because that's what you're saying. The Congolese people who have to pay for the fight don't have no money. But because our land,
Hey, but he talking about paying for a fight. Man, this nigga drunk, bruh.
Y'all complain about service all the time.
This nigga drunk. He talk about clown shit on here, bruh.
Low level phone line. What like really think about the stream that's gonna have to produce from here all the way through all the phones.
He don't know the history of Africa. That's crazy. Because it's a well-known fact that they're not allowed to build credit off their own resources.
So I don't know how you're gonna produce that fight from there without millions of people complaining about the stream buffering and stopping over and over again. Y'all need to think that far. And let's not talk about the electricity that may go out during the fight. But y'all don't know about that either because we're talking about the diamonds and the coal and the gold, which ain't got shit to do with them putting on a goddamn fight.
Man, he talking about a fight, man. Them niggas don't care nothing about no fucking boxing like that. He drunk. His argument was pointless. His debate was pointless. He's not even talking about nothing.
What we got. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button.
You're not talking about nothing.
But it's not your time.
We got Demo Dollar Cash App. Shout out to the History Voice. Laughing out loud. Fire emoji. Respect emoji. We got.
It's a well-known fact that Africans
Counterpunch.
are not allowed to use their own resources.
I don't see you, Chad.
They wasn't. That's why they just start kicking people up out of there.
The Quan Nuke, aka Nuke. The Quan don't see you.
Niggas just be talking and they don't have nothing to talk about.
Leonard
Then
Sterling,
when it comes about Africa running their mouth,
boxing events in
you gotta
Congo.
chill.
There is a card there next week. Makabu, Bakoli brother, had world title fights there. No problem having events there. CYP.
Yeah, niggas
Long
just
Care
talking.
Bros, LLC, $5. CYP is a Google expert. Laugh out loud 2 times.
Talking about he went to college. I don't care nothing about your college
Half
education,
boxing,
bro.
$2. If you ain't flexing or stepping, you better be listening. All right. Let's see if Nuke is you there. And
That's the crazy part that people don't realize. This whole system
Sid
built
Bellis.
up off of an African system. They're not doing it right. The Western system, the West has never had a golden age of anything.
It's your boy Tip Reborn. I'm here to talk about Big Bang Bang. You already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Either one of them fights is a good fight because either one of them fights is a good fight. Whether it be Tank against Edwin De Los Santos or Tank against Rayo, he gonna stop both of them, so it don't matter. But it's just a good fight. Both of them is good fights. Both of them is good fights because Rayo will box. That's gonna get you knocked out. His defense is not that great. And then it is good defense though. He does have good defense, but when you in there with another black fighter who's athletic and has skills, good fundamentals, know how to deliver good shots, and got that pop, you gotta have real good defense. You gotta keep your hands up good. You got to keep your hands up. You can't be slipping and trying to go into the shell and all of that. That's not a thing when you're dealing with Tank. You got to chill out on that. Edwin De Los Santos is like a regular sharp fighter. He looks like he's athletic. He throws some good balls. He throws some good technical shots. But once again, you cannot make a mistake. If you're at 35, you cannot make a mistake with Tank. One mistake to fight over with. One. One John. You can't play with that.
Value on the car, you know what I'm saying? That will carry the car. Hopefully, Shakur doesn't have a lackluster performance because
He's gonna have a lackluster performance because he doesn't know boxing. He about to expose his own self.
You know what I'm saying? I understand we all
Shakur is about to expose his own self.
Shakur Stevenson fight is a fight we want to see. Can Shakur Stevenson stop Joe Cordina, who's coming off a knockout loss? And let's not sleep on.
He's not about to stop Joe Cordina.
He did get hit with a late punch against Anthony Cassell.
He did get hit with a late shot, but he still didn't recover though.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my due diligence. You know what I'm saying?
I watched Joe Cordina, so I did my diligence.
Just a little, y'all. A little benefit of the doubt. Because Joe Cordina is 130 pounder moving up off the low.
He got smoked in there. I seen it. Dude hit him late. It was a mistake. Mistakes happen.
Maybe
he did not recover. He was smoked this hard.
You know, so he's gonna live.
145th and limit.
This phenomenal sarcasm.
Everybody really worried about, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the UK fighters on that card.
That's the
card is weak.
I don't be knowing if he got a one way. You see, he almost sound like he don't hear us. Look like we got Moose on the counter.
Gervonta Tank Davis would obliterate Joe Cordina.
Word. There would not be a question as to whether he's gonna get a knockout.
It would not be a question. You heard what he said. It would not be a question to whether Joe Cordina would be in there with Tank Davis. It wouldn't even be a question.
To get them to where they want to be in life. So salute to that. But this is what I will say about school. It really, to me, it's a big sham. I'm gonna tell you why. If school is needed, which it shouldn't be needed, if you're gonna school somebody, school them in how to build a home. School them in how to build a car. Not in how to work for someone else. CYP don't work for anybody else, and you use school to build
college
to get to that level. So salute to that. Everyone will get to that. Because school is meant to teach you how to work for somebody.
I got letters right here from the United States asking me how come I haven't sold my bond or borrowed against it.
Which that ain't necessary. If you got a home and a land, you good. You live old school. You know what I'm saying? Grow your shit, grow your weed, whatever you want to do. You at peace. That's all you need. Show you how to mend some clothes with what was it called? I forgot what the hell it's called. With the needle, thread needle. And that stuff like that, you really don't even need school to learn it. You sit around long enough, you're gonna mess around and figure it out. If you ain't got nothing to do. But yeah, man, so like I said, it ain't really, it's to no avail, this whole schooling thing. Because it's just teaching people how to work for somebody else. You got people homeless on the streets without no job. So I feel like the school system overall is failed, But salute to those who have accomplished something within school and they're using it to either work for themselves, and if you ain't working for yourself and you're at peace with it, that's cool too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it doesn't give you the things that you need in life, like real life. They just teach you how to speak their language, and they teach you how to do multiplication and shit like that, and all this extra shit that don't really mean nothing unless you're in the system. In the Congo, they don't need all of that. They got the basics. They got their hut, whatever they live in. They got their food on their land. They got their resources. They don't need to liquefy their resources because somebody's going to tell them, oh, this is how much it costs. That's somebody else from outside telling you, oh, this is how much paper money it's worth. Can't tell me how much this is worth. This was sent here by God. Was made by the Most High. This is something that will sustain me. I use as much of it as I need. I don't have to use it. I don't have to be greedy with it. I don't have to just dig it and dig it and dig it and find a way to do something with it. It's underneath my feet. It's here for whenever I need it, and I use it as I please. But it's not so. But yeah, something to do.
All right. Do we have?
Just remind me of the scene in Boys in the Hood, where they was in the classroom when he said his dad was from Crenshaw Mafia. Respectfully.
I got Jerry Soriano. Counter.
These niggas is drunk. I got different peers out here.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
We got Jory Soriano, whatever his
It's a
name is.
wonderful day
Hey, listen,
to be on the boxing
these
voice
niggas is drunk.
and able to express my feelings outside of the boxing world.
Outside of it.
I've heard my good friends call in this morning and give their heartfelt opinions, facts about the country of Congo. And what I will tell you is that you're all right. Let me tie it all with a nice little beautiful bow. So that if you don't know, now you know.
What is he talking about?
What you are seeing in the Congo is what happens in all African countries. All the countries that they tell you are poor and the people are impoverished and struggling, because it's true. And then when you say these countries are full of riches that are in abundance to the people, that's also true. You don't look any further than the people that are running the countries, like the Kabila family that ran the Congo for decades. They're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And what you don't understand, my
They got
friend,
resources.
is that there's no power in empowering your people. There's power in holding them down, keep them poor, so they have no options. That's how you stay in power. So with you, they're
It's
listening
not how
to
they
me,
stayed in power.
and they complain about the United States,
They
the
be,
country
they
that
complain.
empowers you to be the best that you can be.
No, they don't.
Because we're not
cap.
scared of you being millionaire. We're
You
not
cap.
scared
You
of
cap.
you acknowledging
That
and
nigga ain't never
accomplishing
been to
your
court.
dreams.
See, this is what happened when a nigga live in privilege and he don't want to give it up.
I live this.
I'll be in court.
My clients are
We
from
just
all over the
talking.
world.
Them niggas don't.
Latino countries.
They don't follow their own laws. They don't follow these constitutional laws. They do dumb shit all day.
Friday closing
To
on
everybody.
their first home, they realized their American dream.
And there ain't no
5 years
American
ago,
dream,
they
nigga.
ran for
A
Venezuela.
40-year debt
It's a Colombian
that you
high.
created off
I gotta
your
get
own
back to
self.
you. I got a guest calling in here. We got
Yeah. Get him out of here. He ain't talking
Abdul Khan. What's going on, Abdul?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Oh no, man! Thank you for coming on, brother. Happy to have you on the
He
show.
cut him off because he wasn't
And,
talking about nothing.
Happy to introduce you to our audience. Now, I'm sure you get this a lot, so we're gonna get it out of the way and
Ooh,
obviously
this
address it. Do you mind the relation to Amir Khan and having that constantly be brought up? Or is it a thing where you're eager to prove you're your own Khan, or do you embrace it and accept it as a head start on your career that fighters wouldn't normally get because you are the cousin of someone so popular in the
Oh,
sport?
he Pakistani.
You know, first of all, you know, it's something, you know, that got me into the sport as it is. Looking up to him growing up, he was an icon, you know, especially for the Asian community where we're from.
You're talking about my man Amir
I wouldn't really
Khan.
say it's a head start because, you know, I embrace it for sure. I learn a lot from him. You know, it's nice. I can ring him and ask him for some advice when I need to. he's like a big brother as it is. But head start wise, I don't really think so because I think I've had the same opportunities as any other fighter my age or who's around the same caliber as me. So I've just done what everyone else has done, which was just work hard and trust God and get to where I am now. I'm nowhere in the spot for the prospect, but opportunity wise, I've still built myself on the small house scene in the UK. I fought on his card, which was his last fight. That was obviously something I could thank him for, and yeah.
So obviously you've been at work yourself as a professional. You're 11-0, and
I never seen
you've
dude.
already gotten work with Terrence Crawford, man. Now that was a while ago. I don't know if you've ever gotten a spar with him again. And if
Dude
not,
got some
that's
work
okay.
with
But what did you think of
Bud.
his performance, and did you expect that?
I was at his last fight in LA. It was
This Amir Khan's cousin.
let's go going back to the sparring session and I shared the ring with him. It was an unbelievable experience. I've never been with anybody in the ring like him. His fluidity, his ring IQ, his ring general shape. He'll tell you what mentally before you even know it. And his last fight, he was pretty comfortable. He really dictated the pace. He dictated the whole fight. Yeah, Madrimov landed some clean right hands, but end of the day, it's boxing. You're gonna go in there, and you're gonna get hit. Just like in swimming, you're gonna go in there, and you're gonna get wet.
Pause.
Yeah, I scored it for Crawford 8-4 on my card, but I knew that Madrimov would give him some issues because of that footwork. What I didn't expect was him to turn into the feint god. He certainly used a lot of feints in that fight to keep, I guess, Crawford on his toes. But what would you say for someone that hasn't seen you fight in these 11 fights? How do you categorize your style?
Very quick, explosive, conditioned, and I like to use my abilities. Whatever the opponent brings, I like to adapt. Whether that's long range or close range, whatever it is. Right now in my career, I'm not really sure that. But when it does need to be shown, I'm very confident that I will pull them out of the bag. Especially with the work I'm getting. Right now, I'm in Vegas. I'm training with Coach K and his stable. I've been getting really amazing sparring. The sparring, Duke Reagan is a silver medalist for USA, and I'm just
This is a dual Khan.
like a sponge. When I next fight, I can't wait to show what I've been learning and what I've already had in my arsenal, and that's what we're doing right now.
How long have you been in Vegas?
I've been in Vegas for about 3 weeks now. A friend of mine who's in Dubai called Bill Dos Santos. He helped me to get here, so credit to him.
And are you with S-Jam?
I'm with Shane Watson. I think he's left S-Jam now.
Oh, okay. Okay,
yeah,
shout out
I'm
Shane.
with them. Yeah, big shout out Shane who got us on this, so
And
look like
who is the promoter right now? Are you
he
with a
ain't better
promoter or
than
no?
Amir.
We're actually in talks with somebody right now. We're in talks with 2 promoters, which is going to get announced.
He's not better than Amir.
Shane is right now in the background working on securing a really good deal. They're both coming out with good deals, so we're just going to weigh up our options and see where we go from there.
You think he could box though?
So does it rhyme with Murrin or does it rhyme with Stern?
Dude, what is Ness talking about?
We will see.
Let me see. Who did Amir start out with?
Amir started off with Frank Warren.
Oh.
And he took Amir.
He said Stern. Talking about Eddie Hearn. He's so funny, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, they talking about Amir Khan's cousin.
I remember, being frustrated with some of the matches that he gave Dubois early on, but then, look, he's really panned out, and he's one of the top heavyweights, and he's young, so everything
He's
really
a little more
worked out where he
comfortable in
can
here with his 8 months
maybe
ago.
take over because of the youth. I gotta ask.
He don't know how to land a jab. I'm looking at him
Because of
right
the
now.
name, you know there's a thing about your cousin and his chin.
Yeah,
Is
let's
that
go ask
something
you.
that goes through the back of your mind?
No, to be fair, you know, when it comes to the chin thing, I don't think, you know, let's weigh up all of his, you know, whatever's happening in the ring when he's, you know,
He'll fire back with no shot. There's someone who comes to win against Abdul Khan. We'll see that as an opportunity, take it, and that's when Abdul Khan will show his class. And
He
obviously,
decent.
you can tell that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to counter. But someone like Lopez, who's more here just to survive, really, going back to the shot now and again.
See, all you gotta learn how to land that jab, dog. I'm watching him right now. He don't know how to land the jab without getting hit, and he looking at dude. He just looking at him. He landing right hands, but they're not clean because he don't know how to really bust dude up with the jab. Like, you really gotta know how to land that jab, dog.
The lower levels, it's more a case of who wants it more. They both fight down on the gum shield and they both go for a fight.
You gotta really learn how to land the jab to the body and to the head. He don't know how to do that. Like, I don't know. I'm watching boxing. That is just such a hard thing. That is such a hard thing. There go a fighter, Abdul Khan, 2 years ago.
Abdul Khan versus Jake Pollard. I have been 2 rounds up. What do you think of the venue, Lee?
See, already he holding.
Nice venue.
I mean, he got decent technique though. Look like he got some decent power. Good solid shots. It's just that jab, that is a lost art. I'm starting to realize, like, learning how to land the jab is a lost art. Learning how to land the jab is a lost art. Like, people really don't know how to land a jab properly on the head by, you know, when you're trying to land a jab, I started to notice when people land it, they know they got to pursue the opponent. And when they coming in so hard, trying to hit the face, that they getting caught with shots. And that's what deters them from wanting to land the jab. That's what makes them start acting like that. Hey, bud, it's time to go to school. You gotta know how to land that jab, because that's what's gonna set up the rest of the work. They don't be know how to land them jabs. That's the first thing I notice when I'm looking at the scrap. Who knows how to land that jab on target and really busting them up with the jab? Because at the end of the day, if you know how to really stick it to the guts and be hooking, that'll stop them alone. You don't even gotta use your power hand. You just mainly be using the front hand the first 4 rounds. Slipping them, not letting them get no shots off, sliding, sticking, bang, 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 going to the guts, coming up under. Once that's done enough, dude will be broke down, because at the end of the day, they gonna be in there throwing all them shots. Everybody be doing it. They come in there trying to get off combinations off the rippy. They be in there trying to get shots off the rippy. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. I'm looking at him right now. And that's the thing. You could try to pretend to look like a boxer all you want. You could pretend to look like one all you want, but it's going to show when you get in there with somebody who really got work, because you're not going to be getting them shots off. I'm looking at it right now. He not getting, he average at best. He's just athletic. That's the thing. Them cats be athletic. Them cats be athletic. Them cats be athletic. They be athletic. And then when they that athleticism make you think they can box, they really can't box. They really don't have the skills to pay those bills. They don't. Y'all be thinking they do, but I'll be trying to tell y'all they don't. Y'all want to be mad at me. They just don't be having them. They don't be in there. As soon as I turn on the TV, they can barely land the punches they need to land to force any type of knockout, anything. They don't be having that. They don't even be coming close to doing it. And I'll just be watching them. Because y'all be swearing these guys be nice. And I'll be trying to tell you they average at best. And that's because a lot of people don't watch boxing. They don't know what they're watching. They be watching garbage boxing. You watching garbage boxing, of course you're gonna think them guys are the best. I watch old school boxing all day. I watch nothing but them old guys. I watch the old gentlemen's. I don't know if we watching Floyd box this weekend. Jalen, I don't know if we watching Floyd box this weekend. I don't know if I'm paying for that. Can't be robbing my bank. I can't let you rob my bank.
I'm not even, bro, you know what? I don't even watch the news. I don't know. I don't even vote. I don't even do any of them things. You know, I'm so like
Locked in.
behind and all that. Yeah, like I don't even know what day it is in the UK. You know, so, but all I do know is that when I am there, nothing's ever affected me from going to the gym or affected my hustle or grind or anything. Like the news is just terrible. I think it just promotes bullshit all the time, and I never really watch that shit. Even like politics.
Hey, blood. Shakur is fighting Joseph Cordina, blood. You're done. You just want to come here and just disrupt. You're done, buddy. You're finished.
I just think, you know, just be a good human.
It's not a thing. You're finished.
Just keep doing what you got to do. And
you don't want to work.
Question, nothing's really. It's not like that. I've not done anything that stopped me from
your time is up.
Any events or anything.
You're not getting to work like that. You don't want it.
I got Octo that says, greetings, champ. Talk about the type of music you're into and who are some of your favorite artists.
You're not into
I
the work.
love old school hip hop for sure. Always, I train. I listen to 50. I listen to Tupac. I listen to G Unit. I listen to all these guys, and I just love old school hip hop for sure.
You listening to that 90s, 2000s.
Probably today's era. Obviously Central C, he's doing bits. Obviously Pop Smoke is not longer with us, but may his soul rest in peace. I think he was another good one.
Hell yeah. I hate that he's gone, bro. I hate because he need more music.
Obviously soon, huh?
Yeah, he need more music. He had that voice, man. I'm from the East myself, so he was very, like, that voice was very similar to 50 too. I loved it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I like those type of people, for sure.
Shout out to 50, right? Tone, I'm sure he produced that album after Pop Smoke died. He's the one that helped produce and release that album.
Yeah, absolutely. His album, yeah, 50 definitely had a hand in that for sure.
I got a couple more for you, Abdul. We got One Way Renzo that says, One Way Roseville, Georgia. I saw an interview with you and Roy Jones Jr. He is currently a part of your team. If so, what has he meant to your development? Looking forward to your American debut.
Roy mentors me a lot. I've got a really good relationship with Roy. Advice and everything. Whenever he's in the UK, we'll always link up, and I speak to him like every other week. He'll send me some tips and something to work on and things like that. And in the UK, we do work, and he has had a big development, in a lot of mindset, especially, rather than he's gonna be in there for sure. Like, him and his prime was something unbeatable. Like, I seen a post
Roy Jones be giving back.
Him or Canelo in the primes. Like, I don't think anyone beats Roy Jones in his prime. Like, nobody, none of these guys now, none of these guys back there, none of these guys.
I can't say that.
But yeah, he's helped a lot. He was in my corner for one of my fights in Dubai. We had a really good win. Got a good knockout win. A lot of nice little things he teaches. And it will definitely come to play when I do my American debut.
Canelo style.
I got Donald from Baton Rouge. Who is your pound for pound GOAT? But I seen your post, so I'm assuming it's Crawford.
Yeah, for me, definitely Crawford. I just think he's going through the level. I think he'll win undisputed in 154. He can win a world title at 160. But I think 168, maybe the Canelo fight, if he can secure it, would be a really good fight for him and his family, financially. But, I think Canelo's too big. I think there's weight classes for a reason. But now I'm a pound for pound great. Definitely Crawford, for sure.
And looks like the last one, and thank you for your time, is from Treese. He says, have you talked to Ben Shalom in boxing?
No, never. I thought one of these chill. Good to work with, for sure. I was only like 5 or 4 rounds then, but I leave the talking to my teams, but they can.
I'm definitely gonna break their back because they did me crazy.
It's just best way to keep it.
I'm there to test it.
So to be clear, you prefer Crawford not to fight Canelo at 68?
I think not really. I think he'll be definitely a good fighter for him for sure. He should definitely test himself, but I don't think there's weight classes for a reason.
Man, definitely. Manji said, "What you want him to do?" He tried fighting Tank. Hey, blood, stop the cap. He never tried to fight Tank.
But has he got 2 of the belts?
Stop it.
Canelo has 3 and the ring.
No, I mean Crawford, right?
You just want to come in here and just lie.
1 and an interim.
It's on you.
What interim side is it?
Yeah, he's got the WBO interim.
Shakur never tried to get no work with Tank.
And does Pandora have 1 belt or 2 belts?
His manager was literally saying they wasn't trying to get to work.
I have Pandora's already fight Spence. Is that true?
In October, there's rumors of Spence Pandora, but there's also the WBO order that Pandora has to fight Crawford or get stripped. So he's got to decide does he want to get stripped and still fight Spence just for 1 belt or defend both belts versus Crawford.
Yeah.
I think he should definitely defend one belt against Spence, and then he'll be. I think Fundora beats Spence for sure. I just think he's too big, and no disrespect to Spence.
But don't you think the people will assume he's ducking Crawford if he vacates a belt to fight Spence?
He tried to fight Tank.
He
When?
can what they want, but I think if you look at it seriously, if he fights Spence next, which is a very beautiful fight, he'll have one.
When did he go fight?
He'll have what? 3 belts or 2 belts?
We never seen that.
And then who's got the last belt is like the Russian guy, right?
Yeah.
So
DS said, "Hey, blood, Shakur needs to improve. Otherwise, it will be bad for Cuz. He definitely needs to improve.
He won't beat Crawford. So I think Crawford can beat him, and he'll have 3 belts. I mean, Crawford versus, I think Tim Tszyu would win the fight, so that would be for undisputed, and that would be another showdown. And I think Crawford will get paid big money for that, especially with Turkey involved. And yeah, I just think he can maybe go up to middleweight max, fight, win a world title. But 160, I just think it's too much because Madrimov looked big in there, but Crawford looked bigger.
Well, those are all the questions. Abdul Khan, I appreciate you coming on the show. Please give out your social media for anybody that isn't following who can do so. And we look forward to getting you back on. The minute you get anything announced, let us know, and we can get you back on. Sure. Even the announcement of the promotional company as well.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me on the show. My Instagram is abdulkhan.1.
All right.
You about to be getting that work.
Thank you, brother. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen.
Abdul Khan, the cousin of Amir Khan, and he's here
in
Las Vegas, getting in that work. He's with K. That's not a bad team to be with. He's going to get that spawn for sure. He's spawned Duke Breaker now, which isn't bad.
Duke Breaker, oh, he little.
We got Mac and Cheese. I heard Shannon Sharp say
he little.
Heard Cook 2 times. Carter.
He little, because Duke Reagan little.
Come on, Caitlin Clark. You had nasty work, man.
Wow.
Nasty energy.
You asked this man, did bad chins run through the family?
Hey, you know he thinking it, and you know the fans thinking
you gotta say that.
Big Con cousin, you know he chinny. So, and you know he thinking like, damn, did I give my cousin's chin? Like, come on, bro. I mean, I asked the real shit people want to know.
It's a fact.
It is a real question, but I'm like, that is
those are facts.
Bad chins running through the family.
I ain't phrase it like that. I said.
Or basically,
like being as though a man has
that badge, has been hit and clipped. It's just like
did he feel that way? And then he went into defending the Con, so I had to double back. Like, no, I meant more like, did you look at it from a hereditary standpoint? You know what I'm saying? Like, did that chick get passed down? But in his mind, Amir don't got.
Some guys just don't take good shots.
So that's also good because mindset is more important, right? Like if you
some guys just don't take good shots, so that's not a thing. You know what I mean?
You gonna get knocked out. But hey,
it's boxing. You can get hurt.
No, but Abdul's last opponent, Christian Navarez.
Yo, I mean, at least I'm getting it out the way. I'm sure, because I know how people work. I know they thinking it like, oh, he a mid-con cousin, huh? You know, it's only
that's
two
a
things
fact.
to think. Did he get the speed? Did he get the chin? Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm wrong. My bad.
His last
he was not wrong.
Was 17-79.
His last opponent was 17-79. Yeah, I mean, we just starting out, baby. It's all good.
No. See, when I be just starting out, though, I gotta fight Golovkin.
That's a UK thing for sure, bro. You gonna find dudes in the UK with 100 losses. We seen that all day. Yeah, they commission different. They don't stop them from getting fights. They let them work.
100 losses.
Tip Bellis on the counter.
They commission. It's different.
I just want to remind everybody we're gonna have our Florida correspondent.
He said it's
John Gallo from
they
the
commission
Head House Spot. He's
different.
gonna be covering the Pro Box fight for us tonight. He's
They
gonna be
let you
actually
get-
going there early to interview JoJo
They
Diaz.
let you get
So if you
busy.
want to ask JoJo a question, head on over to Patreon or to the YouTube
They
members
let you
page
get
and drop
busy.
your question. You're allowed to do
You
so
could
as a
have
member.
3,000
and
losses.
get those answered.
They gonna let you keep getting work in there. We just listening to the Boxing Voice, my homies, doing it a little different, even though we kind of be listening to them sometimes.
CYP, you're not the only ninja emoji getting money bag emojis in the community, buddy. 6 thumbs up. Salute. Salute. We going out to Jerry, my lender.
What is he back again to talk about Nathan?
Let him cook. Let him cook.
There you go again, cooking.
Let me just finish on that last message, and then we'll get back to boxing.
We don't want to hear.
My point is that we all live in the greatest country in the world, and a lot
No,
of
we
us
don't.
miss that fact. We take a lot for granted.
No, we don't.
Friday,
So that's the illusion they got y'all thinking. Okay.
7 years ago, they were fighting from Venezuela, tracking through Colombia, meeting Indians in Panama to get to Mexico, meet the cartel at the border. And if the husband didn't have gold rings to give him, he'd have lost a hand just to get over here and take care of my goddamn lawn as a landscaper. Because I gave him his first job here in America.
They got to learn that what's going on in their job.
Goddamn company.
Like,
So my message to
people
all
got to
you young
learn
guys,
what's going on in their country. Like, that's just what it is. All right then. So then why they couldn't do it in their country then? What are you talking about? That didn't make no sense.
We are officially in the softest
That didn't make no sense.
of modern day boxing.
Nothing is holding you back, but you gotta leave your whole situation to come to another situation so you could be living. Like, come on, bro. What?
But I will say, play your position.
Like, come on, man. Like, what do people be talking about? And that's why I just be keeping the technical boxing. Because these guys don't. You can send Shakur DM, you can send all these guys DMs. That's not gonna teach them how to box.
I am gonna plead to Shakur to come on the Boxing Voice. I need you and Shakur to make it right.
He not about to do nothing because he don't know nothing about boxing.
If Terrence Crawford, if David Benavidez was fighting in the 90s, they would be the faces of boxing. They would be who you would pay to see because they will fight any and everybody, anytime you name it, we're there.
What is he saying?
Instead, we sit here and make excuses for Canelo and Jack Davis for not fighting the best competition.
Well, Tank Davis was trying to get to work, bud. You just gotta stop capping.
I get back to work.
Yeah, get back to work because you cap.
Good night to the bad guy.
You cap.
This is Jerry Soriano. You're lender for life.
You cap.
Let him talk.
You cap, bud.
All right, Jerry.
But it's not your time.
You cap.
We got
You cap.
Juan on a check-in.
You cap, Jerry.
Yo, what up, Jess? What up, Two-Tone?
You gotta stop the
What
cap.
up?
What's up?
And I just wanted to hit on what you talked about earlier about the community. Shout out to TTV in the community. Shout out to everybody in the community. Also, random. I've been listening to TTV probably for about 2 years. I'll be tapped in the morning and night show. But like it was earlier this year, and I had a rough job and I hated the job. Right? I'd be complaining to my peoples and stuff like that. And my mom, she tried to look out, search around. She get a number and she sent it to me like, yeah, this guy said, he can get a job for you. I called the guy, right? I'm over here listening to him talk for 10 seconds, and guess who it was? It was Tyrant. So shout out to Tyrant because Tyrant was about to.
No fucking way.
I swear it was Tyrant from something completely random. So I'm like,
Tyron that calls into the show the Canelo fan.
yes. It was him, and he was about to.
Oh my God. Boxing makes this world so small. This is crazy.
He was going to give me a good job. God, well, I found another great job. I'm thankful and blessed for that, but he was about to put me on, so hey, now I'm cool with Tyrant. You feel me? We gonna meet up for a little fight chat. We both over here in Cleveland, so
that's crazy, bro. That is so wild. Wait till I tell my wife. That's insane.
It is, man.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, shout out to the community for real.
Damn.
Keep me up, TVP.
Bro, that's crazy.
But to the topic of Zane versus Martin McCauley, I want to see it. I need that because I feel like
that's gonna be a good fight.
Our version of like a Ron Lyle versus George Foreman. They was just rocky soccer. You don't get two dudes trying to knock each other's heads off. They're not going nowhere. Either one of them dudes is moving in, trying to move their feet. They both trying to get the job done, and it's gonna be about who gonna go out.
Yeah, that's
first.
a good fight.
I need to see that. That's actually a main event for sure. So I'm looking forward to it. And shout out to you.
That's a good fight. Because they're going to be working Bacoli and Zane.
Nah, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Tyron. But shout out to Majid because Majid did that too, man. Majid put two people on in the community already, bro. That's crazy.
Man,
shout
you got to be putting
Majid
people
is a
on.
real one as well, man. But Tyron, damn, that's dope, bro. Boxing make the work.
Yeah, but the Shakur and anybody, I wouldn't mind seeing Zhang and Cuz scrap. I would not mind it. That's gonna be some good work. Zhang and Bacoli, because like he said, they both big and they both got them styles. Zhang was in the Emmys too doing his thing. I seen Zhang in the Emmys. So it really depends on who comes to do what, but that nigga Zhang huge and Bacoli big. Pause. As far as Shakur, like, bro, he's done. Shakur is done, my G. We can't just keep talking about that every day. Unless you want me to break down the Cordina fight, because come on, bro. That's just trash. Like they said, now he talking about is he gonna get a knockout against dude. That's not even a question with Tank. Tank is what round is he going to bed in? So explain that. Explain it. You got to explain that because he's getting work. And then dude coming there and talking about Shakur over everything, dog. He don't want to be over himself. You're not getting no work out here. No work. These fights is not going to get you better. They're not going to do nothing. Like, you gotta be kidding me. That was a dime. Like, Shakur not about to be doing nothing in there. I don't know why y'all want me to keep breaking these guys down. Shushu not fighting enough. He not on enough cards because he nice. Guys, we need to be in there on those guys. The Tiger Johnson. See, this is why he not fighting enough. Because if he was, we will be seeing about him. He needs to get more work out here. He might be getting work for a title or something, but we need to see more Shushu Carrington, if that's his name. We also need to be seeing anyway had a nice hard tough fight, but some of these young cats like Bam Rodriguez, we need to be seeing a lot of them. They probably gonna get a rematch. Chuck, Virgil Ortiz too need to happen. That might be another one. Virgil Ortiz might stop him the second time because he really could just box him from long range and then be hitting him with the long shots. Pause. Them is what I heard of Chuck. Them long range shots. Them long range shots, because he really not a defender. If he was to improve on his defense just a little, he'd be even more of a problem. But he don't bend his knees. He don't bend his knees. He don't bend his knees for real, so that's what make it hard for him to do those things. Real talk. That's what makes it extra hard. Pause.
You said that. Did you say Joe Cordina's wins were not better than Hector Garcia's wins? And I said, yeah, they was. Roger Gutierrez is not better wins. We know who Rakimov from. Who did Gutierrez?
Roger Gutierrez was the full champ, though, bro. And he was the defending champ.
He was the full champ, but who did he get that belt from? Did he get that belt from? We don't even know. We know Rakimov got the belt from, though.
I don't know who Rakimov got the belt from.
No, he fought for vacant belt. And he fought Zalfa Bennett, another Englishman from over here.
Magic Johnson talking about these American people. They talking about, dude.
The main topic of the show is Martin Bartoli and Zille Zhang, a great heavyweight bout that should be determined. It should be anywhere, Africa, America, UK, wherever. That's going to be a real heavyweight. Cassidy Titans. Kind of situation. You want to call it Godzilla, you want to call it King Kong, doesn't matter. You're going to get the
Richard Hitchens called Camboses a bum.
You understand? You're going to get a great matchup, like I said. And the card that's coming up in September, okay, like I said, it's not the most quality of names. Stremeta against Chris Eubanks. Stremeta, the last time we saw him already relevant notes when he got punched up by Monkia and who was not, I think it was Golovkin, destroyed him. So that was the last time we saw him. You're going to get a great bout with Fraser Clark and Fabio Wally. That's going to save the card. Great bout right there. I wish you watched that fight live.
Man, let's be honest for a second. Al Hammond almost killed boxing. And we'll give you the reasons why every fight was won. Stop the cap.
So hopefully we get to see a great bout, a great card. You understand? I know you're not happy with it, but we're happy with it over here. I understand why the Americans ain't happy with it. That's fine.
That's a hard picture, though.
You give me the facts, or you give me something that you would like to put on those
Dude
cards.
just talking because he's
You
sensitive.
can't get all these guys on one card. We'd love to see Terrence Crawford and Tank Davis and all these guys on one card. We would love it, man, but that ain't gonna happen, man. That's not gonna happen. You agree, man? Oh.
Devin Haney was having trouble with Lomachenko. Excuse me.
You never know what he could put together, right?
They showing these highlights on Twitter. He was having a little trouble. Lomachenko was on him, but Devin went to his guts. That's the thing.
It's a chance for the African fans, to get a taste of some real boxing that they deserve. Not everything should be in America. Not everything should be in England. Other locations should be, Wilder wanted to fight over there. Joshua wanted to fight over there. There's multiple other people that wanted to fight in these different type of places, man.
Lomachenko is little.
I understand your frustrations and the being disgruntled with the timing.
I see why he don't want no work with Tank.
I understand.
Tank been and stopped Lomachenko. He don't move his head. For real.
Evil or anyhow, it doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying to you? So that's why I said, I'm going to let you go, obviously.
He said, I'm going to let you go. Tim, I'm going to let you go. Tim, I'm going to let
if
you
you're
go.
watching this on YouTube, go ahead and give me a subscribe. I'm trying to get to 231,000 right now. We have
Yeah, Devin went to his little body. Tank could definitely stop Loma. His body too
We got
little.
DC3.
Zhang and Bacoli. They showing them on the zone who will win.
DC3 $2. Timboski is a plant for Matchroom and Queensberry.
They ain't really got no good scraps.
H-Town. Actually, H-Town, give me a minute. We got Moose with the counter. Give me 1 minute, H-Town. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Moose counter.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say on this little thing. I had a little bit more that I had to get off my mind. So check this out. A human being goes to school. A human being is smart. A human being destroys the planet.
What?
Animal doesn't go to school. An animal is not smart. An animal does not destroy the planet. An animal knows its place. A human being does not know its place.
Yeah.
So,
Were you too busy worrying about being a human?
absolutely nothing. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, that's all I got to say. I was gonna say something else, but that's all I got to say, man. Shout out to TVV. Oh, yeah, that's. I know what I was gonna say now. I don't want no smoke with CYP. That's my brethren.
Rayo, Venezuela.
So I don't want no smoke when I say this. I'm not attacking.
Chris Colbert would sleep with his booty in the air.
I've been locked up on the 5150. You know, could call crazy for the shit that I see, the shit that I say. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, as grown men, we all know to a certain extent, this is all for nothing. But we in it anyway, and we just gonna participate. But it's
Yeah, I want to see Rayo, and I mean he can't be Tank World.
You sound like you in the Matrix.
You will get definitely that would be some work. That'll definitely be some work because dude trained by Robert Garcia, so it's gonna be some decent work at first.
Belly when AZ and Nas was in the barbershop, and Nas said he was going to Africa, and AZ left him to get shot.
AZ left.
Nas was always on that Africa shit, even in his rhymes.
Shannon Briggs was frustrated he couldn't get his shot to heavyweight top, so he hired a bum interrupted Cusco's paddleboarding session.
Alive in that movie as well.
He's right there.
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Everything you do, I do.
Too bad you had to get shot in Africa too, dog. You know, hey, you go to school to learn discipline as a child. What do you go to school for? To learn discipline. That's it. To learn how to get up at a certain time and become a productive member of society. And if we go back to the old times, and you know, we just shoot and kill each other. Whoever's got the most ammunition and wins until you run out of ammo.
He just antagonizing the man.
Boxing. That's a great fight, man.
He just bothered.
Things ain't even happened, but yo, what's up, man? Why's everybody scared of Joseph Parker? Why is nobody trying to fight Joseph Parker?
Nobody wants to fight him.
Like, I don't get it. Are they just stalling him out till there's an opportunity at a belt, or what's going on, man? He's the dark horse of the division. The two biggest wins in 2024.
Man, listen.
I mean, hello? Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. Joseph Parker.
I don't know about no dark horse. I mean, you know.
Joseph Parker got a good win.
He got, who did he get? Wilder and Zhang, man. Come on, man. I don't know how.
Ain't no workout.
This guy's not getting a shot at anybody.
I mean, that's up to the turf, man. That's, we don't control that. That's